I remember in first grade, the teacher was reading a class to a book.
Class to a book.
Is that what? Yeah.
What happened?
I have food in my mouth. Sorry for the terrible lighting, guys, but I'm heading over to the condo that my mom is staying at. She's here on Hilton Head Island for the week, so I'm gonna go stay there for the week. All right, just made it to the condo. I'll do a quick tour. Actually didn't even look at it all myself. Bedroom number 1, bathroom. Me and Hannah are kicking it in here in the twin beds. Hannah, call this bed right here. We have a bathroom. Look how big the tub is, guys. Okay, we can have like a freaking party in here of 15 people. Look at that.
What would you do without me?
Oh, what's in here? A pantry? Oh my god, there's another. Oh, so that's it for the week. Hannah, I took the bed that's like closest to the balcony. I asked her if you took a bed yet. She said you didn't, so I just took one. Listen, Hannah, you would get kidnapped first then if you're near the balcony. No, when I was younger and we would go on vacation at like a place, Taylor always had the bed closest to the window because I was so scared. I'm like, well, you'll be the first to get kidnapped. Just played some chess with my mom and I killed her. I got some gummy bears and some popcorn. I know this might be really random and weird, but I love the texture of this bag. Don't you? Like the texture of these bags are the sun chip bags. I used to hate gummy bears actually.
I'm getting some.
No. Oh, I was kidding anyway. Oh, you're getting some of those? What are we gonna do tomorrow? Because it's gonna be like 61 degrees, which is kind of cold.
Well, we should go to the store and get.
Well, that's boring. But I'm talking about like activities. The store.
I don't know.
I want more gummy bears, but I don't feel like getting up. Oh, I just realized there's a sink over here. The bar sink. Oh my god, I'm slipping. I'm doing a split. What are we watching? Not my channel? Rude.
They're saying this air conditioner is designed to lower the outside temperature. Please keep in mind.
Maybe. No, did I scare you?
No,
Oh, darn it. These probably don't even work. Oh. And we got a magnifying glass. No, that one's stupid. It doesn't even work. What else is in here? Not sure what the plans are for tomorrow, but it's going to be 61 degrees, so it's kind of cold for me anyway. Anything below 70 is cold to me. I'll be back tomorrow. Where are we going?
I thought you said we were going to
The arcade? To the arcade! Alright guys, change of plans. The arcade is very crowded because it's cold today, so everybody's indoors. So we're gonna suck it up and be outdoors instead of indoors. Right guys?
Yep.
Yep.
So, we're gonna go. We're not gonna do shopping, but there is shopping there, but we're gonna get a frisbee and paddleboard. Or not paddleboard. Like the paddleball set. And there's we can either play it on the beach or there's like an open grass field with like palm trees around it. It's a really nice.
Maybe we'll do that today on the grass instead of the sand. I don't want to take.
Okay. I'm gonna show them the main part of the beach now. This stuff is actually really slippery. It's also really windy, so I'm just gonna turn this off now. Oh, they're right there. There they are. That's probably the military. Okay, look, here it is. It's actually quite a lot of people for it being very cold. It's 57 degrees and windy. Sorry if it's windy. We just got paddleball and a frisbee. And instead of playing it on the beach like a normal person, we're gonna go to an open grass field. Ready, Patrick? Oh, it's coming back. need. I'm putting it in my socks.
You're gonna tell him?
I hope I don't step on anything sharp.
Yeah.
Yes! You hit it so hard! Oops! Where is it? It's in the plants. Yes!
Go!
She was passing it to you guys. Why didn't you hit it? Rude. Hey! Hey! Oh, get it far away. Get it from there. I'm gonna have a frisbee catch with myself. Hey, good. I tried to hit it with the frisbee. I don't have a frisbee catch with me. Okay. Oh, now I'm not over there. I'm over here. Nice hit. Oh, yeah. I really thought I had it. Ooh, did you see that? Oh, we need lunch. Do you have fun, guys?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In the coat.
Both the blue ones are on our, we're both wearing blue on this side, white's on that side. All right, now we gotta do lunch. Where are we going for lunch? I'm actually kind of hot now.
Oh, it feels good right now, actually.
Are you hot? Yeah, Patrick's
I'm not hot. I feel good right now.
We could do,
I don't
there's
know.
a Zaxby's.
What's that?
It's like fast food. They have chicken wings, chicken tenders,
Alright,
boneless wings.
Alright, let's do that.
Got a basketball. Basketballs are so much more expensive than I thought. They have a wall in my neighborhood. We could play wall ball. You throw a tennis ball against it. You throw a tennis ball against the wall and then you try to catch it. And if you like touch it and you don't catch it, you have to like run and touch the ball before somebody throws it at the wall. You never played that? Oh my god, it's so much fun. That's like an old school game too. Anyway, I'm also looking for a chess game. I've been really into chess lately. I used to be and then I haven't played in years and now I am. And oh, look. Oh, this is no, that one's cheap. There's no way a good chessboard is $10. It was like 50 bucks. Alright, the chessboard was a fail for now. Who remembers the Danimal Crush Cups? They come in these drinking things now. Has anybody ever seen this before? Cinnamon Toast Crunch popcorn with Cinnadust glaze. That actually looks kind of good, but gross at the same time. Wait, that one's open. Wait, somebody was eating out of that one? It's open. Mom, that one's already open.
Ew.
You know what? The only sour cream and onion chips they have down here are Ruffles, and ew. They don't have Hershey chips down here. This is what we got. We got no meals, just junk food. We are looking for Uncrustables. All right, this is the last freezer aisle in the store. Come on, Uncrustables, be here. Whoever keeps buying all these Uncrustables, can you stop? Taking all our money. It didn't want it at first. The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza.
For you and me.
Yay! We're gonna go get pizza now. The Coconuts Sports Bar is what it's called. Did you guys enjoy the light show? All right, this is what we got. 2 pieces. Psych, you're not looking at it. No, I'm just kidding. We got, I'm not sure what that is. What's it called again?
White pizza.
White pizza. Yep, and then we got cheese pizza that looks a little burnt, but I'm holding everybody up from eating. You guys are on a tripod on top of the cereal box. Cheers. So our plans for tomorrow are what? I think we should go to the arcade first thing in the morning before it gets too crowded. And then we can go to the beach. Does that sound like a good plan? And then we take a break from the beach from being in the sun. We'll come back and have lunch. And then we'll go putt-putt golf. Or after the arcade, we could do putt-putt golf because it's on the way to the beach.
Is it gonna be warm tomorrow?
I think like 73. Where's my phone? Oh, it's in my pocket. Ooh! Can you hand me a red tall drink, Hannah? She didn't even open it, guys. You see how rude? Got it. Okay, guys, I saw this on TikTok. Oh, you want one?
I have.
You have a huggy. Look at this. So usually we twist it off. No. I forget how, but I saw it on TikTok. Ow! How are you supposed to do that? This is a straw. Did you guys know that? You don't twist, well, I mean, you can twist it off. This is a straw, and you, or maybe you just bend this part off, and then this part is the straw. I need scissors. You know what? I don't have time for this, see? This is how everybody does it. But see? See how there's an opening? That's the straw. Oh, right, I meant to check the weather. It'll be high as 72, I lied. You don't eat the crust?
I do, but it's really hard.
I was seeing how hard it was. Oh, that doesn't sound right. This is a very quiet dinner. Look how big of a bite I took.
We got our mouth full.
Of what?
Pizza. What's in yours?
Pizza?
Are you sure?
I'm a goofy goober! Rah! 3 pieces fill me up. She's on her 4th. This is my 2nd.
What did I have for lunch? Barely anything, right? So I'm hungry.
Because I don't think I recorded this.
How many you say?
Guys, we went to Zaxby's on the south end of the island. We ordered, they screwed up all of our orders. I asked for just the sandwiches.
I'll get that so the stuff's not all over.
Whatever the main food that we ordered, I asked for just like that, not the meal. And they gave us the meal for everything. And then I asked for 10 wings and they gave us 5. So, oh yeah. I convinced her to get a bandana. She has a pink bandana. See how my elbows are on the table right now, guys? My aunt used to say, Amber, Amber, if you're able, get your elbows off the table. Has anybody...
Oh my goodness.
Has anybody ever heard of that before? Because I haven't. I didn't know that it was wrong to eat with your elbows on the table. I am such a messy eater. Did you know that, Mom? That
Yeah.
it's like not proper to eat
Well,
with your elbows on the table?
right.
I don't understand. Like, what am I supposed to put
But
my
I
arms in
do
the air?
agree you are a messy eater.
Does anybody else dip their pizza in ranch? Because me too. Except I don't have any right now. I can't wait to watch the paddleball footage. Oh my god, guys, I have a funny story. So we bought a paddleball set, as you know, and a frisbee. And we were sitting on the couch earlier, and I was like, I want to play paddleball. Oh, you were there for that? And my mom goes, well, go ahead, go down to the store, they have Powerball tickets. And I just look at her and she continues to talk and I'm just looking at her like, I said paddleball, the paddleball set.
When you listen to it, it sounds like Powerball, you're saying.
I remember in 1st grade, the teacher was reading a class to a book.
Class to a book.
Is that what?
Yeah.
What happened?
I have food in my mouth.
The teacher was
I think I'm missing it. What?
The teacher was reading a class to the book.
I'm crying. Okay. Okay.
Oh god.
Oh my god, I'm crying. See my tears? Come on, tear, come out. No, Dan! I have a tear. Okay, so the teacher was reading a book to the class. And everybody had a sticky note. And we had to write down something that had to do with the book. Like, we had to answer. The book purposely didn't make sense. And as the little kids like us, we had to like write down what the problem was. It was about like this mom and this girl were in an apartment and it caught on fire. And every single person in the class, we all had to go one by one and read what we wrote down. And like there was like 10 people before me and they were all like, how did the fire start? How did the fire start? And then it was my turn and everybody had the same answer and I was like, should I just lie and change my answer to how did the fire start? I forget what mine was, but it had something to do with the chair they were sitting in. Like, how did the chair get in the apartment? I felt so stupid, so I ended up reading that and the teacher was like questioning me. Goodbye.